Waldo Politics is now live streaming, just chatting. We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. Good news for some of you: TDS works on Twitch. But not YouTube. Because YouTube hates you. Oh hi KBP. Oh hi Todd, word up indeed.
Oh, hi. Hello. How you doing? My name is Waldo, and I am very dark today. You know why my camera looks like that? Because sometimes you have to unplug them and plug them back in to make them work. It's not the lighting. The lights are all on. It's not extra dark today. It's just a cheap piece of junk camera. So I'm going to unplug my camera, plug it back in, and hope everything doesn't crash. It might. Let's go back to the webcam screen. You can do TTS on Twitch now, so hop in there and tell me and yell at me as I do this. I'll be right back. Wrong button. It might fail. Now look. I wonder what we've got on screen right now. Probably nothing. OBS did not like that I unplugged the camera and plugged it back in. You can hear me, but you can't see me, or else you're seeing just my still image. That's fun. That's cool too. I love technology. I just didn't look at it before I pressed the stream button. If I had looked at it, like this stupid little thing on the screen, I'd have seen it, you know, and I'd seen that it was dark, and I would have canceled it. I would have closed the OBS, and then I would have started it back up, and then I would have unplugged the camera, as I often have to do, and then plugged it back in, and then it would be working properly. But it isn't working properly right now because I'm an idiot. I have a cold, you guys. I'm very sick. You know, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I have the head cold, and it's making me feel bad. But I'm here because I love you, okay? And I made a commitment to raid somebody else in about 2 hours, in exactly 2 hours, with the twos or maybe even threes of viewers that I have, and then play a game with him. His name is ADHD Debater. He just became a thing. And I might just do the freeze frame the whole time, but probably not. Let me see if I can press a button and make it come back. No, that isn't going to work either. Okay. No, it's just not going to work. We're going to have to close OBS and then restart it. Okay. Maybe this goes. This is weird. Maybe this goes really well, or maybe it goes really badly. It is or weird. Yeah. Either one. This is weird. Yeah, I apologize. So I'm going to close OBS. I'm going to reopen OBS, and hopefully it's because sometimes there's like a thing where if your OBS stops, the stream continues and it doesn't immediately drop you and stuff like that. I put on the streamer protection or whatever it is. So we're gonna try. Cross your fingers, but don't forget that you can still stay in. Now I've hit the buttons to restart the stream. I don't know if it's gonna work. It may fail. You may have to hit F5 to restart it or something like that. Sorry, everything sucks and everything about technology is a failure. I've said it many, 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 many times that everything, nobody actually knows how technology works. No one knows how technology works. They just bash things together until they get an outcome that's acceptable. There's the kick stream I'm looking at. It looks like I've reset there. I'm looking at the Twitch stream. It looks like it. You got to hit F5, please, and thank you. Come back. Is chat going to work? I don't have any idea.
Waldo Politics is now live. Streaming just chatting. We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Look at that. That seems to function. Let's see if all the rest seems to function. The kick is there, there, and there. May have to restart.
May have to reload.
All right. So, hi. How you doing? My name is Waldo, and I'm here to feel the politics with you. I feel right now overwhelmingly sick. I got the head cold. My head hurts. My nose is running. I'm going to try not to sneeze into your ears today. I'm going to try not to cough into the microphone. It's very difficult, but that's why this is the hardest job in the world, and it is true. Streaming is the hardest job in the world, and I don't even get paid for it. So I love you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. What we're going to do today, I think, is talk a little bit about the silly, the crazy vote thing that happened yesterday, and then after we talk about that, I'm going to probably play Castlevania a little bit more. Castlevania is a very fun game. It's a very good time. I'll play that for a little bit, and then at noon PST, we're going to raid a friend of mine whose name is ADHD Debater. He's been in chat before. You've seen him. He's on my Discord as well. And we're just going to say hello to him. We're going to raid him, and then I'm going to play Amogus with him for a little bit. And if we need some people, I might grab some people to play Amogus for a little bit. So if you'd like to do that, come on in, stick around, and say hi, and maybe it'll be a good time. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a terrible time. But it seems like fun to me. So, if I sound funny, it's because I have a sore throat, and I'm gonna cough all over the place if I talk wrong. So I have to tiptoe around it, and then I'm gonna try not to blow my nose too often in front of you, but it might happen. We're a family here, right? Hoping that people come back in, and let me refresh my stuff. That one seems to be functioning, and that one seems to be functioning. Okay. I think I have everything up now. All my chats are re-upped. All my stuff is functioning back up where it was. Sorry about that. Cameras, they're awful, and I hate them, and everyone hates them, and they should probably be outlawed. But until then, I'm just going to keep using them. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to turn off TTS over in, let's feel the headlines. I'm going to turn it off for the moment until we need it on again. You know what I mean? It's not easy to turn on and off. I can't do it willy-nilly whenever I want, but I can turn it off there. And we shouldn't. Now, this is the important test. I'm going to type out the word test in chat. And I didn't hear it. Neither did you. Okay. So the turning it off and turning it on works. Barely. It doesn't really work. I just go into the volume mixer and turn it off. I wish there were an easier way to do it, but there isn't, because I'm dumb and none of these things work properly. Again, computers don't work. Nobody knows how they work. No one knows how they do. It's not going to work at all for you, KVP. I downloaded a plugin for Twitch chat. It's not a plugin for Kick Chat. Sorry. The plugin that I do have doesn't function. So I got a new one, and it's just for Twitch chat. So Twitch chat gets text to speech when I turn it on. I will read this out loud. KBP says boo. And it's true. He's right. If you find some sort of functionality, what will turn Kick Chat into text to speech, I will implement it. But I have looked and it doesn't function. It doesn't work. I don't know how to do it. I can't get it to work. The one that I did get to work for a little while stopped working. And I don't know how to fix it. So that is all of the preamble. Let's get going. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the news. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Where's the button? There's the button. I have to turn on the window capture. There it is. There we go. So that is AOC, and she's going to talk about the reasons we shouldn't allow Donald Trump's spending bill to go through. It did, but she said this on like Thursday or something like that, the day before it actually passed, to tell you why you shouldn't let it pass. Let's have a listen.
that the idea that, God forbid, members of Congress have to fly back and do their jobs. I mean, genuinely, come on.
So Chuck Schumer, I guess the Senate Democratic leader, your senator, said at this meeting that he is going to vote for cloture. He is going to vote to allow there to be a simple majority vote. You think that's wrong?
I believe that's a tremendous mistake. Yes.
Why?
I think, well, first and foremost, the American people, if anyone has held a town hall or has seen what has been happening in town halls, American people, whether they are Republicans, independents, Democrats, are up in arms about Elon Musk and the actual gutting of federal agencies across the board. This continuing resolution codifies much of this chaos that Elon Musk is wreaking havoc on the federal government. It codifies many of those changes. It sacrifices and completely eliminates congressional authority in order to review these impulsive Trump tariffs that he's switching on and off. And on top of that, for folks who are concerned about effectiveness in government, this Republican extreme spending bill removes all of the guardrails and all of the accountability measures to ensure that money is being spent in the way that Congress has directed for it to be spent. This turns the federal government into a slush fund for Donald Trump and Elon Musk. It sacrifices congressional authority, and it is deeply partisan. And so to me...
So that, I think, is the important bit. What she's talking about. What you see is Jake Tapper is a freak. Yeah, he probably is. That's just a thing. I'm going to close this window right behind me, and I'm going to grab the Bobo. I know we just started politics, but I have to apologize for being such a bad streamer today. Look, it's Louie. Hi, my name is Louie, and I bark a lot. I bark a lot. I'm very loud. I bark a lot. This is Lulu. Hi, Lou. And he's Bo. Hi, Bo. It's Bobo. My name is Bo, and I poop in the floor. Yay! And he likes shirts. He doesn't like it when we take the shirts off of him, honestly. He prefers to have the shirts on. Because when I take it off, he growls at me, and he wants to put it back on. Anywho, Fashion Puppy. Yeah, he loves the shirts. They're great. So, what was AOC talking about? AOC is, I think she's right about this. The passing of the bill would allow for Donald Trump and Elon Musk to control more of the money. And if they control the money, Congress doesn't control the money. It's the only thing Congress does. That's their entire point. That's their entire purpose for being, is to control the money. It's the most powerful thing they have. It's the most important thing they have. And they gave it away. They gave that authority away. They gave that power away to Donald Trump because they don't want difficult choices. They don't want to make complicated decisions. They keep getting yelled at. If you've been online in the past 48 hours, they're all getting yelled at for supporting or not supporting this bill. They don't want that decision anymore. They do not want authority. They do not want power. They want to give it to somebody else. Chuck Schumer does not want to make difficult choices. It bothers him. It upsets him greatly to make tough choices. So he's just going to give away the power. This is what Congress has been doing over the past 40 years because they don't want to be politicians. They want to be live streamers. They want to stand in front of a camera and tell you how they're feeling. That's what they want. That's what they want to do with their time and their energy. They want to be on the TV as celebrities saying things about politics, but they don't want to make the tough choices because then they get yelled at. So that is, C. This was written the day before it passed. It has passed. Spoilers. We got to work up to it because I don't stream every day, but it has passed. House Republican spending plan is a power grab for Trump and Musk. Democrats must say no. The Congressional Republican new continuing resolution would keep the government funded, but at a dangerous cost, cutting key social programs while giving Donald Trump and Elon Musk unprecedented control over federal spending. Democrats in the Senate must stand up to this power grab. So Congress has the power of the purse. This is what I'm talking about. They used to be in charge of this. They're not anymore. Or the authority to decide how federal funds are spent. Each year, Congress decides how the government spends money in a process called appropriations. Lawmakers negotiate and pass detailed funding bills that outline how much money each department and program will get and how they should use it. But this continuing resolution skips that process. When over the past couple of weeks, over the months, remember when USAID got challenged and they said, hey, it's fraud, waste, and abuse? It wasn't fraud, waste, and abuse because lawmakers negotiated and passed a bill saying that USAID could have this much money and spend it in these ways. So this is just normal government working properly. Instead of setting clear rules, it lets Donald Trump's administration, including Elon Musk and his Doge team, decide where much of the money goes, creating what Democrat Senator Patty Murray has called a slush fund that Trump and Musk could use however they want. This is the dangerous part. They're going to take your tax money and do whatever they want with it. And because they're not Congress, they're not going to tell you what they do with it. They don't have to. Donald Trump is immune from all law. And he now has lots of power and lots of money and the entire DOJ to protect him. The Department of Justice will not do anything that Donald Trump doesn't tell them to do. And they will not do anything to stop him because he will fire them. He will get rid of them. We are under a dictatorship. Elon Musk stole the treasury with his Doge team, and now Congress has been cut out of most of the government. Congress does nothing now. They're worthless. They're useless. They do nothing now. They gave their authority. They gave their power. They gave that power of the purse to Donald Trump. He's got it now. He has the money. He has the White House. He has the Army. He has the FBI. He has the CIA. He owns them all. And Elon owns the Treasury. It's over. It's done. This is why this was a big deal. This is why everybody was yelling and screaming at Chuck Schumer. He had one tiny little bit of authority. He had one tiny little lever of power. And he gave it away because he doesn't want power. Chuck Schumer does not want power. He does not want anything good for you. A lot of people are calling him a coward or saying that he's a wimp or scared. That's not it. Well, he is scared of the authoritarian Nazi and fascist government killing him, sure. But he didn't make this decision on this vote because he was scared. He made it because he doesn't like you. He doesn't care about you or your life or your country. He cares about himself and the market. He cares about Wall Street not going down. He cares about the numbers on the Dow Jones going down, and he needs to do something to get the numbers on the Dow Jones back up. I ranted and I wrote a whole script of rants about how Chuck Schumer's a wiener and he gave up his power because he's afraid of Democrat ineptitude. But he's not scared. He's not afraid. He just doesn't like you. He's not acting out of fear of what Donald Trump will say about him. He's not acting out of worry or ineptitude or spinelessness. No. Chuck Schumer has a spine. Guess what? It's aligned against you. It's aligned against me. Chuck Schumer actually does have a spine. He just doesn't like you. He's not on your team. He's not on your side. Chuck Schumer is the bad guy, and he is aligned against us. He has a spine. He's just playing for the wrong team. And the team he's playing for is capitalist control. That is what he's playing for. He may disagree with Donald Trump on all the social issues, but that doesn't matter. Who cares? He doesn't give a shit about social issues. He cares about number go up, line go up, stock price go up. That is what he functions. That is what he is the senator for. He's the senator from the New York Stock Exchange. Chuck Schumer, representing the New York Stock Exchange. That's what they ought to call him. He's not the senator from New York. He is from New York, and he is the senator of New York. But who does he serve? He serves the stock exchange. And he has they have passed this bill that is going to give Donald Trump and Elon Musk more power, more authority, dragging out our current American disease. Hi, Valor. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, the beard had to go, Valor. I'm sorry. It was, I shaved the bottom of it for the costume, but then you have to get rid of everything else. I don't know if I will grow it back or not. I'm going to talk to the old lady, see if she would prefer the beard. I don't like the mustache. It's the mustache that kills me. You know, it gets in my mouth and it comes down here and then I eat it and then I bite it when I'm trying to eat, and then I take a drink of water. And you get water all over your mustache and you gotta clean it. And this is a pain in the ass. But I can't have the beard and no mustache. I'd look like a fucking Amish or something like that. It would be weird. Or a Bulgarian or something like that. I think they do that over in the Baltic states or something. So yeah, what was I ranting about? Yeah, yeah, like some weird Lincoln person. Yeah, exactly. I'd be Abraham Lincoln. Did Abraham Lincoln not have a mustache? You're right. He didn't have a mustache, and I would look weird. And I don't think I would. I would not like that. It would look weird. So yeah, let's go back to the things here. Yeah. We didn't get this to this point because Chuck Schumer was scared. Chuck Schumer just doesn't like you. He doesn't want good things for you. Calls for AOC to primary Schumer mount after a gutless surrender. Yeah. See, they're calling this gutless. I think they're wrong. Common Dreams here. Oh no, he wimped out. He wussed out. No, man. Let's see what they called it. Voicing primary challenge. Let's see. Most people are calling him a wimp or a wiener or giving up power for nothing. I don't think that's what this is. I think he has a spine. He's just not on our team. Let's hear what he had to say. Let's listen to him for a minute.
It's not really a decision. It's a Hobson's choice. Either proceed with the bill before us or risk Donald Trump throwing America into the chaos of a shutdown. This, in my view, is no choice at all. While the CR bill is very bad, the potential for a shutdown has consequences for America that are much, much worse.
Consequences for Wall Street.
For sure, the Republican bill is a terrible option. It is not a clean CR. It is deeply partisan. It doesn't address far too many of this country's needs. But I believe allowing Donald Trump to take even much more power via a government shutdown is a far worse option. I believe it is my job to make the best choice for the country to minimize the harms to the American people. Therefore, I will vote to keep the government open and not shut it down.
And government shutdowns are bad. They are dangerous. But the reason that I would accept except one now. Why would I want Chuck Schumer to vote for the government shutdown right now? Because it's like ripping the Band-Aid off. Chuck Schumer has just given America some chemotherapy. We're still going to die. I mean, we're still on, we're still, America is a terminal patient. And I think he gave it some chemo, and it's going to last another 6 months, where if we had done no chemo, it could have died sooner. And I'm not happy about that. I wish Donald Trump wasn't killing the country, but I wish he would kill it faster. And am I being an accelerationist right now? This is called accelerationist rhetoric, yes, and I get it. What I don't want is for Donald Trump to become so normal, all the things he does, normalized, that we just get used to it, and then we carry on, and then we collapse 4 years from now. I would rather us collapse now. And I'm an accelerationist now. I'm sorry, I can't. I want the things to go wrong, and I want Donald Trump to be blamed for it. He's doing wrong things. He's doing bad things. Things are going wrong, and I want him to take the responsibility for it. But Chuck Schumer doesn't want to be blamed for that, and the stock market would go down, and it would continue to go down if the government shut down. And yes, Elon and Trump would take advantage of the shutdown government, even though they don't really want it. They don't want the government to shut down. Donald Trump was pushing to get votes for this thing. He's promising to primary Doug Massey, I think his name is, or some Republican guy who voted no on this bill. He's promising to primary that guy. Donald Trump wanted this to pass. Chuck Schumer helped it pass. Not because he's a wimp, not because he hasn't got a spine, but because he doesn't like you. He doesn't represent you. He represents the stock market. He represents money. He is here to enforce government of the money, by the money, for the money. That's what the government is for, in his view, in his eyes, because he's a New York Democrat. New York Democrats, except for AOC, care only about the stock market. That is the only thing they care about. Yes, that's it. The truly worst case scenarios we were ever see Trump on that model with politicians. Yeah, exactly. So we can drag this collapse out over the next 6 to 8 years, or we can have it collapse now and try and get back, try and get over it. I think it's going to happen. Something is going to have to change, shockingly, or else we're going to just drag this. We're limping along, and we're going to keep limping. Chuck Schumer has helped us limp along a little bit longer so that stock portfolios cannot fail as hard and as fast. Because that's what he cares about. Let's keep looking at the links. Here we go. What do we got? We got that. And then anger grows at Chuck Schumer in protest outside his Brooklyn home. The Democratic Senate Majority Leader suddenly decided to back the GOP spending bill and avert a government shutdown. And the people are outside his house, which is lovely. But yeah, they're protesting. Get out of here, pop-ups. The protests don't matter and don't do anything, and you can probably get arrested for protesting these days anyway. So it's not a great idea. Not happy about it, but you can. So what is this? This is called the Enabling Act. Chuck Schumer has just done something historic. And I'm going to compare it, as I always do. I know, Waldo, you were one trick fucking pony. Compare it to Nazi Germany, because that's what we have to do. The Enabling Act of 1933, officially titled something in German, Remedy to Distress the People of the Reich, was a law that gave the German cabinet, most importantly the Chancellor, I wonder who that was, the power to make and enforce laws without the involvement of the Reichstag or the President. By allowing the Chancellor to override the checks and balances of the Constitution, the Enabling Act marked the beginning of the transition from the democratic Weimar Republic to the totalitarian dictatorship of Nazi Germany. Schumer has just passed the Enabling Act. I know because this allows Donald Trump to be turning the tariffs on and off whenever he wants. They have allowed Elon Musk to have more power. They have allowed Donald Trump to have more authority over where the money goes and where the money doesn't go. He also owns the DOJ. And the Supreme Court is probably going to back him up. Donald Trump, as of yesterday, has all three branches, not just like representation, all three branches have given their power to him. The judicial has given their power to him by making him immune to laws. The Supreme Court gave him all the law power. He already has the executive power, which he won because he won the election, and all of the people who work for the executive now work for him, or they get fired, they get tossed. There is no independence anymore within the executive branch. If you don't do what he says, he fires you. The end. And then the Congress, who could have stood up to him, Chuck Schumer could have stood up to him, chose not to because he's on the other team. Chuck Schumer didn't do this by accident. He's on the wrong team. He's not on the team of the people. He's a collaborationist. He has just passed the Enabling Act of 2025. Someday children, assuming schools still exist and children keep being born, will learn about Chuck Schumer and the Enabling Act of 2025. So let's look at the other thing that I wanted to look at today. Oh yeah, I guess that's it. That's it for this. I don't think. Oh hey, yeah. Oh yeah. What was the other thing that I was leading to? I segued into it myself. Here we are looking at the judicials. Here is Pam Bondi, the no. This is the Secretary of Truth. This is the White House Press Secretary of Truth. Leave it. The Minister of Truth. Let's call her that. She is the Minister of Truth. Here she is, the Minister of Truth, telling you that courts don't have any power over Donald Trump.
Caroline, district court rulings about all the fired probationary workers use the same language here just now that was in the statement about fighting back against that ruling. Do you mean appealing or something else? And does the administration plan to comply with those orders in the meantime?
Fighting back by appealing, fighting back by using the full weight of the White House counsel's office and our lawyers at the federal government who believe that this injunction is entirely unconstitutional. And it is, for anybody who has a basic understanding of the law. You cannot have a low-level district court judge filing an injunction to usurp the executive authority of the President of the United States. That is completely absurd. And as the executive of the executive branch, the President has the ability to fire or hire. And you have these lower-level judges who are trying to block this President's agenda. It's very clear. And as I just cited, I was appalled by the statistic when I saw it this morning. In 1 month, in February, there have been 15 injunctions of this administration in our agenda.
What she's describing there is normal government process. The president does a thing, a judge says, hey, that's not legal, and files a complaint about it because they have co-equal power. You see, that's what used to work. That's what used to happen. Right-wing judges did it to Joe Biden every 5 minutes. And now sensible judges are doing it to Donald Trump because he's a criminal. The things he says are unconstitutional. But according to her, low-level judges do not have that authority. Low-level judges. They don't have enough power. They don't have the power levels. They're under 9,000. Don't mistake it. They're not over 9,000. Donald Trump is over 9,000 on the power scale, but these low-level judges are under 9,000. So they don't have the authority to tell you what the law is. They don't have any sort of power given to them to adjudicate the law. They're judges. Wait a minute. See how those words are there? They're adjudicating, they're judges. Yeah. If the low-level judge disagrees with King Trump, it's wrong. If the low-level judge tries to stand against him, they don't have the power. They're not allowed to do that, and they will be removed. Donald Trump is the king as of yesterday. I'm sorry to say it. It's been coming. I've been telling you it's coming, and now it's here. The judges do everything he says. The DOJ, the Justice Department, everybody within the executive does what he says, and the Congress just gave up their power yesterday. That's it. We're over. We are in unprecedented, wild times now, and he will do whatever he wants. Isn't the federal government bad? If it's run by bad people, the government is of the people, by the people, for the people. But sometimes the people are bad. You can organize a government. There is no other way to do it. We have to organize the people to have a society. And organizing people means a government, means you set up a leader. There are only two powers: capital and cooperation. That's it. Those are the two powers. If you pay somebody to do a thing, they'll do the thing. If you want to do something that's good for everybody, you have to coordinate the people. You have to put the people together. You have to get everybody together, tell them, hey, this is important for all of us. We all need to pitch in. We all need to help. But that requires a leader, and the leader has to be the one to tell everybody what to do, to delegate, to officiate. And then you can change the leader. That's a government. You know, if I pay movers to move my furniture in my house to another house, capital power. But if I invite Todd and Valor and Sewells and KBP over to my house to help me move and pay them with beer and pizza, I'm the president of moving. You know, it's all my stuff. It's helpful. They're a community. They're my friends. They're very good to me. They're very nice, and they love pizza and beer, and they're very welcome to help me out. But I'm the leader, right? At that point, I'm telling them which pieces go, which ones go where and when and where we're going. You know, it's a very, 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 very tiny government, but it is a government, you know. Trader Todd doesn't drink. Okay, well, you let me know what you'd prefer. Make it Supreme and Space Toast. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. KBP loves the Supreme Pizza and the Space Toast. I love the Space Toast. Hot take, I hate beer. Gonna have to go Monster to pay me. Okay, great. So Valor, that sounds fine. Valor and Trader Todd don't drink. So I'll have some Monsters. That sounds fine too. But then when Valor needs a hand moving his couch, he calls me, and I come over and I help move their couch. So this is a government. This is a society. So there are only two powers: capitalism and coordination. That's it. That's all there is. Bobo, well, that's Lewis. Bobo doesn't bark nearly as loud. You probably never hear Bobo bark. It's all Lewis. It's all Louis. He's very loud. He is so small, but he is so loud. It's insane. You wouldn't expect the decibels to come out of such a tiny little guy, but he does. He can pump out the decibels. That's not even a loud bark. That's like, hey, I heard a sound outside. If there were actually someone out at the door, it would deafen me. So what was I ranting about? So yeah, there are only two powers. There's capital and there's cooperation. Cooperation on a large scale turns into something like a union, you know, into a state. You know, everybody at the government is an American citizen. They all work. They all get paid by taxes. We all pay into the taxes. And that's how different is that from like a community level. So if I continue with this theory that we're on right now of moving my couch. What if we need a road fixed? Does everybody you pay somebody to fix the road? Capitalism, great. But who owns the road? Well, nobody really. We all own the road collectively. So you have to have a government. You have to have something set up. You have to have a coordination and cooperation put together to decide which roads need the most money, which roads need the most attention, which roads get fixed, which ones don't. And if the person in charge of that is doing a bad job, you should complain to them. Perhaps at a town hall, you should vote for someone else. And now we're getting into government. So right now, our government is filled with capitalists, including Chuck Schumer, who is voting to make his money more money, to drive up his net worth. And the powers aren't balanced between the capitalism and the cooperation. The capitalism is way up high. The capitalism is way more powerful right now than the cooperation. That's because the only thing that can counter the capitalist power is a government. There is nothing stopping Amazon from lowering its workers' wages except the government. There is nothing stopping Amazon from, or any giant corporation. Let me find another big corporation. Walmart. Walmart's a giant corporation. They buy stuff from China that's made for pennies by almost slave labor. They bring it here and they mark it up and then they sell it to the people. The only thing stopping them from raising the prices too much or lowering their workers' prices anymore or paying the people over there less is a government, is law. Capitalism will run amok. It will do whatever it can to turn a dollar if it's not controlled by law. These are regulations. Every loss of regulation is an increase in damage to you, to society, or the ability to be manipulated or exploited. As regulation goes down, exploitation comes up. And they are going to exploit you. They're going to exploit all of us. How many scam emails have you gotten on your phone lately? How many scam texts have you gotten? How many scam phone calls have you gotten? Lots, because they don't have rules anymore. They're not worried about the law coming to get them because Donald Trump is a scammer. Check out this clip of Trump hit in the face with the boom mic. Yeah, I saw that. That is very funny. Trump hit with the mic. It's silly and it's funny, but it's not important. But I'm gonna look at it because it can make us all smile. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, Todd, you're tired of the scam text. Yeah, exactly. Because you live in a scam economy now. Okay, we're going to pause it. We're going to put it in there. We're going to go to the webcam screen, and there it is. And we're going to go here, and we're going to hit play. And he's just going to, they're talking. Yeah, boop. Just an accident. It was windy out there. Look, it's windy. He didn't get mad. He didn't threaten to murder the guy. He has a little grumpy look on his face like you. That guy is now in Gitmo. That reporter now reports from Gitmo. So, yeah, he didn't need to yell at the guy. It's fine. And nothing went wrong. It's good to have a good time. So let me see if there's anything else super important. Boop. A little boop. Just a little boop on the lips. Just a little kiss. Not important. Is that political? Yes, all politics are based on feelings. You and I are having some feelings right now. We're all very happy. We're all very giggly. Donald Trump had some feelings there, feelings of grumpiness, feelings of anger. Everything is political, including that face boop. Everything is political. All politics are based on feelings. That guy's in jail now. Should it be illegal for him to have done that? Well, that we'll have to pass a law. Don't be surprised if we do get an executive order outlawing those boom mics. That's coming. Fuzzy microphones, illegal. Yeah, and because he's a clown, Valor. He's an actual clown, like literally. He's got a painted face. He's got crazy hair that's an unnatural color. His clothes don't fit. Actual clown. He just goes up here and everybody laughs. We all have a good time. He goes on stage and does a show and tells a bunch of jokes. He's an actual literal clown. We have the Joker as the president. He's the Joker. He's tearing everything apart. He's destroying everything. He's pulling it all apart at the seams. He's demolishing everything, and he's going to sell the buildings because he's a clown. He's the Joker. So we're going to close that one. We're going to close this one. We're going to go. We did the Enabling Act. Hey, let's look at some funnies, and then we're going to play a game. That's what we're doing today. And I'll turn TTS back on. So if you're here, stick around. TTS is going to work in Twitch, but only Twitch. Let's see. Boop. ICE wastes $16 million on Guantanamo Bay operation. Migrants returned to the U.S. So I was worried that we were going to build concentration camps, but we already had one, Guantanamo Bay, and then we sent them there, and then we realized it was a stupid idea. And then we brought them back, wasting money. How about the Doge? Look into this. ICE wastes money. Do you think the Doge is going to jump on that? I don't think they are. The Trump administration spent $16 million housing immigrants in Guantanamo Bay's naval base in Cuba, according to multiple reports. All of the migrants detained at Guantanamo have been transferred to Louisiana over the past 2 days. In January, he said it was a good idea. Trump said he was signing an executive order to use Guantanamo. Is widely recognized for a military prison established after September 11th. 41 migrants were at Guantanamo base awaiting deportation, nearly evenly divided between low and high-level threats. All have since been flown to Alexandria, Louisiana on a non-military aircraft on Tuesday and Wednesday, where they are being held at the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Processing Facility, according to U.S. official who spoke to their California representative, blah, 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 blah. It seems clear there's no plan to get 30,000 that's workable in any way. So Guantanamo Bay is too small for the numbers that he's been promising. Also, it's run by the military, who does everything more expensively. It is a sad waste of money. Yeah, absolutely. Not ICE is too essential to be investigated. Yeah, exactly. They can't look into that. It is a sad waste of money, but so is all of the deportation efforts. It's a waste of money. It's not helping us. It's only harming us. Immigrants make our country better and more profitable. If a Republican tells you otherwise, it's because they're xenophobic. They make our country better. They're paying into Social Security without getting the benefits. They're doing hard labor for very little money. America was built on cheap labor. First, it was the slaves, cheap labor. Second, it was the Chinese who built the railroads, cheap labor. Then we started getting migrants to do our cheap labor. And now we're getting Chinese people to do our cheap labor and importing the stuff in via Walmart and Bangladesh and stuff like that is making all our clothes for very cheap labor. And then we import it. America was built on cheap labor. If you get rid of the cheap labor, everything goes up and we're going to collapse. Immigrants make our country. Yeah, immigrants make our country. Yeah, they make our country. They can also make it out, but it's less important to my point. Yeah. But to the Republicans, they think that immigrants are stealing from them, harming the country, stealing their money, stealing their jobs, stealing their Social Security, stealing their government checks. Madness. It's because they've been lied to for a very long time. The right wing has been lying to them for as long as the right wing has existed, I suppose. I don't know if they were super truthful back in the 1800s, but as far as I've been alive and paying attention, the right has been lying to people about immigration because they need them to feel like it's a bad idea. They need them to feel like there's somebody else out to get them, and they need to feel like something's going wrong. But nothing's going wrong. It's all going very, very well. But the MAGA faithful don't want facts. They don't want logic. They don't want sound reasoning. They want someone to be mad at. And it's much easier to be mad at the faceless immigrant who doesn't really exist and stole your job and your Social Security check and your unemployment benefit all at the same time. It's very easy to be mad at that imaginary person. It's harder to be mad at Donald Trump, who's telling you the things that you want to hear. And that's Okay, so what do we have to talk about today? Let's go back to the thing. Let's get through some of these links, and then we're going to play a game because I'm going to turn the TTS back on. So if you're in Twitch chat, stick around. We're going to turn it on in just a few minutes. Tim Walz to launch national tour of town halls in Republican House districts. This is going to be good. I like Tim Walz. I'm looking forward to this. He is a normal human being. He is not a New York Democrat. The problem, as usual, is the New York Democrats. They work for the money, by the money, of the money. Tim Walz is a good guy. I like what he has to say. He does actual left-leaning policy, and he's going to go to the Republican House district. I think this is a good idea. They're going to see him. They're going to feel good about him, and then he can run for president. It's going to be great. I wanted him to run I want him to run. I want him to be president. He would be good. That would be great. I support it completely. Hey, look, here's Donald Trump telling you what is and isn't illegal. This is what I was talking about when I was saying that he owns all the things. He is standing in front of the Department of Justice, the DOJ. He is there to speak to them, telling them what is and isn't illegal.
And these newspapers are really no different than a highly paid political operative. And it has to stop. It has to be illegal. It's influencing judges.
The newspapers reporting on what happens are influencing judges. Boss, that's how it's supposed to work. The news happens. Things happen. An event happens. The media tells you that it happened. And then that influences your thoughts and your feelings and how you want to move forward. Donald Trump does a thing. The media tells me the thing. Then I feel a thing. And he wants that to be illegal. He wants the media, the newspapers, these newspapers, it has to be illegal. Reporting on the things that I say and do, reporting on the things that Donald Trump says and does has to be illegal, you guys. It has to be illegal. I think he continues.
And it's really changing law, and it just cannot be legal. I don't believe it's legal. And they do it in total coordination with each other and everything.
No, they do it in coordination with reality. They look at the things that are happening and then tell people what happened. If they're reporting that you're an idiot, it's because you did something idiotic. Boss, I don't report. I'm not a reporter. I'm feeling things with you. I'm just sharing my feelings. Donald Trump does a thing. I have feelings. I tell you what my feelings are. He wants that to be illegal. He wants the newspapers, who are actually reporting. They actually do the reporting. They tell you the facts. Can they be slanted? Yes. Can they be biased? Sure. But they're reporting. And he wants that to be illegal. It can't be legal, he says, to describe in words what Donald Trump is doing. This is amazing. This is more king shit. I don't believe it's legal. How the fuck is... Yeah, he doesn't know how the law works. The law, to him, is a tool to hurt the people he doesn't like. He thinks that's what the Democrats have always done with the law because he's a moron. He believes, he feels that the law harms the people he doesn't like. And when Joe Biden's in charge, they use the law, according to him and his fucked up baby brain, the law comes after him because they don't like him, because Joe Biden doesn't like him. No, man, you broke the laws, so the law comes after you. You weren't being persecuted. You were being held accountable to the law. He doesn't believe in the law. He doesn't know what the law is. He thinks the judicial system is intended to harm his enemies. And they're going to start. They're about to begin harming his enemies any minute now. now that he owns the entire government. Here he is again saying something crazy while something crazy is on the screen.
And I believe that CNN and MSDNC, who literally write 97.6% bad about me, are political arms of the Democrat Party. And in my opinion, they're really corrupt and they're illegal. What they do is illegal.
They write 97.6% bad about me. Hey, Donnie, have you tried not being 97.6% bad? Could you do that? I think Donald Trump is 97.6% bad. So when they write 97.6% bad about you, that says more about you than it does them. Try being better. Try being not an authoritarian fascist. Have you tried, Donnie, have you even tried not being an authoritarian fascist? I don't think you have. Ever since I started paying attention to you in 2015, you've been an authoritarian fascist. Just moving up on that power scale. If they disagree with him, if they say something not nice about him, it's illegal. And he's saying this not into Twitter. He's not just saying this in his bathroom. He's not just saying it into a camera or into a microphone the way Waldo is. He's saying it at the Department of Justice, to the FBI, to the CIA, to the people who can arrest you. The people who can arrest you and can arrest me and take us to jail are in the room listening to him right now. They're there. They are there hearing him say this. Also, heads up, high five to Aaron Rupar for including the Mike Pillow mega sale over here. I love the fact that we can just go to the Right Side Broadcasting Network and our SBN, that's who this is, and they just put big old mega sale ads right next to the president as he does fascist authoritarian takeover. We've got Mike Pillow selling crosses and towels and flannel sheets. An hour ago, I said capitalism is running amok. I don't think I need any more proof, right? Like, nobody can argue with me at this point. Capitalism is running amok, and it needs to be reined the fuck in. Right Side Broadcasting Network is explaining to your grandma why it's okay for people to be rounded up and put into camps, and at the exact same time being sold crosses and towels and sheets from Mike Pillow. He's a grifter in chief. Yeah, absolutely. It's a grift economy. Trader Todd, the entire thing, top to bottom, it's all grift from now on. For the foreseeable future anyway. Start a scam. If you don't have enough money right now, start a scam. You'll be fine. Scams are no longer against the law. This is my scam. You're looking at mine. I appreciate you being a part of my scam, Trader Todd and Valor. I thank you for being a part of my scam. Is that I tell you what I feel and wave my hands around and make funny voices and do silly things. And then sometimes I make a couple of dollars. Thank you for being part of my scam. Okay, but if you need some money, go start your own. Go start your own scam. Or become a streamer, which is one of the scams. I mean, there are only 3 careers left in America anyway. Crypto, shill, live streamer, and OnlyFans model. Those are the only 3 careers left in America. I can't do the crypto shill thing. I think crypto's a scam, and I don't want to do it. I feel bad about doing it. I don't have the thighs for OnlyFans model. I don't. I'm sorry. So this is the only choice for me. So go start your own scam. Scamocracy is where we live now. Just go start something, sell nothing to stupid people, and then take their money. Waldo coin is my favorite meme coin. Yeah, exactly. See, so Trader Todd, I give you full and complete permission to start the Waldo coin. Do whatever you want with it. I don't care. Go nuts with it. Create a fake Waldo coin. Rug pull it. pump and dump it all day, every day. I don't care. Trader Todd, go for it. It's a scam economy now. It will only bring me more notoriety, you know. There is no press is bad press, Trader Todd, so go nuts. Here's my points. KBP has 13,268 Waldo points. See it? There it is. See? There's my scam. If you're on Twitch or Kick, you have points building up, accruing all the time. Valor, you have points. Just type exclamation points into chat, and it'll tell you how many points you get. Every time you chat, you get 5 points. And I'm telling you, they are the Waldo coin cryptocurrency right now. Everyone knows it. And if you take, so here we go. Valor, you have 2,125 points. Congratulations. If you take those 2,000 points and $6 into Starbucks, they'll give you a cup of coffee. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? So yeah, that's where we are. We live in a scam economy, and we're all going down. It's all coming apart. Donald Trump is in charge of everything now. He owns all of the government. He owns all of the things. He's going to start putting people in jail for disagreeing with him, and there's nothing we can do about it. And this is what we have to look forward to. Banning the Enola Gay. Pete Hegseth's DEI paranoia knows no limits. So the Enola Gay is the Enola Gay was a plane that dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. It was a famous plane because it was a big bomb. It's a big deal, kind of a big deal, that whole bombing of Hiroshima thing. And the name of the plane was after the pilot's mother or something like that, if I remember correctly, if I remember my history class correctly. Confirmation hearing. This might just be a troll. It's so dumb. The Enola Gay will henceforth be known as the Enola Straight. Fat man and little boy are holding steady. So this is probably just a troll, but I don't want trolls in charge of my government, man. Can we not have lying troll people running the military? That would make me feel better. I know that this is probably just like a fucking joke that he's making, and he's doing an epic meme lord lay epic troll, but I'd rather him not be doing that with the fucking military. You know, they have actual bombs. I'm tired of talking, so we're going to play a video game. I appreciate everybody who was here. I'm going to start up Castlevania, and I'm going to turn on text-to-speech for anyone in Twitch chat. Come on over to the Twitch chat. Everything you type in there gets said out loud by a robot. Thank you for being here to share the feels with me, KBP. I'm going to play Castlevania for about an hour, and then I'm going to raid ADHD Debater and play Among Us with him. It'll be a good time. Stick around and feel free to ask me any stupid question. I'm still going to talk about politics while I play Castlevania, but I'm going to let the robot do some of the talking. Where did my video game go? I stuck it in here. I stuck it in there. No. Yes. No. Where did I put it? I moved it. Because I'm an idiot. There it is. Start it here. Hit the remind me later. I don't need a new version. Load the state. There it is. Then we go over here. Then we go to try to miss all the fun. Well, I'm sorry. Is the fun the politics or is the fun the video games? Boom. No, that failed. That was awful. Game capture. Dock station. There it is. Okay, great. There we go. Now we got the video games. There they are. So, come on in. Tell me what you're thinking. Hop into Twitch chat and have the robot read. Robot.
Robot.
See? Robot. Lovely robot lady. You don't even have to do TTS. You just type into Twitch chat and it'll talk at you. So, let's go. I'm watching chat. Okay. We have gotten to the point in Castlevania Symphony of the Night where the castle turns upside down. So, we're gonna go upside down. Ain't it fun? That volume might be a little too loud. We're gonna bring that volume down. I'm gonna turn it down on my headphones too. All right, let me know how the volume is. If it's too high, if it's too low, let me know. But there's some good jams in this game. Where the hell am I going? Wherever I want. That's where I'm going. On.
Keep those phones, people.
Yeah, you're right. That is too quiet. Okay, so we're going to hit this. We're going to pause it. Well, then we're going to do settings. Audio settings. Will you work? There we go. We're going to do output volume down here. Okay. Then we're going to go into OBS and bring it back up. There we go. And so now the robot test should be a little bit better. Robot test.
Robot test.
Okay, cool. How are those levels? Oh, look, if you stand still long enough, the fairy just sits down on your shoulder. How delightful and cute. Let's go. Oh, and then she fell off. Sorry. Sorry, hon. Look, a skeleton. York. He lost his skull. Ah, see, that's from Shakespeare. See how cool this game is? So smart. Nope, don't want the cross. Cost too many hearts. No stuff. No stuff. Why don't we get stuff? So what else am I thinking? What else are you guys thinking about? What do you think? What do you? What did you want Schumer to do? Do we want the shutdown? Do we not want the shutdown? I recognize the shutdowns suck, but let's pull the Band-Aid off. You know, let's do the hard thing. Let's not give Trump and Elon more power, more authority, more acceptable. I want them to be unacceptable, you know? Okay. Well, that's where I came from. I still don't want the cross. I can't not hit the candles, though. I have to hit them. I must hit them. I see them, I must hit. I think there's a sword over here that sucks. Hi, skeleton. Secret iron ball. It does nothing. You throw it on the ground. And if you are really lucky, you hit somebody with it. But probably not. So garnet, we can sell for some money. Now the trick about the upside down castle is just to fill up the map. You know, you don't have to go anywhere specifically in order, which I think is fun in a game like this. Is the normal castle you do actually have to like go in the right order because there's a bunch of power ups that you can't get until you have the right power up previous. But the upside down castle is pretty fun. You can just run around wherever you want. Oops, wrong button. I would like to get to the clock tower because the clock tower has my favorite sword, which is like which is the heavenly sword. Chef Toys don't want a government shutdown, but also don't want them to gut the VA. Yeah, exactly. It is a very difficult choice. Lightning mail goes down from what I've got on with the spike breaker. I'm gonna keep the spike breaker. Yeah, it is difficult. There's no good choice. I agree. It's Schumer does have a tough choice to make. Do we want peanut butter flavored poison or do we want chocolate flavored poison? And I recognize that is a difficult choice to make. Tombstones, see the gravestones just come to life. Where is the clock tower, by the way? I don't remember. We're just going to play. We're not going to go nuts. Whack a knife. Seems fine. There we go. Very nice. Yeah. There is... I'm worried that Schumer has allowed this stuff, and it's only going to get worse. He gave us chemo, so we get to keep on living for a few more months, but those few more months are going to be spent in agony. Whoa. Scary panther monster. Dead panther monster. Oops. Poisoned. But don't worry, the fairy's got my back. Oh, is this Frankenstein? No, this is Medusa. Look at that butt. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're going to equip the mirror mail. Because we're not stupid. She's got my number, doesn't she? I was doing the wrong tactic. Sometimes half the tactics in this game are like jump attack, get them from the angle, but this is not one of those. This is the duck tactic. You just stand in front of them and duck. It beats like half the bosses in this game. Like in the heart of Vlad, oh my. That sounds like something you wouldn't want. Panther. Come here, come here, come here. Here, kitty. There you go. Come here, kitty. Fine. Be that way. I won't kill you. There we go. I did. Get out of here, kitty. Where are we going? Yeah, we're going to go all the way to the top. Which is the bottom. Got a Talwar. See, this guy. Every time I want to hit him, he disappears. Come here, Panther. Bastard. Would you? I've never had this much trouble with Panthers before. I don't know whether they give me grief. Every time I hit them, they disappear, and every time I don't hit them, they hit me. You sorry ass. All right, they beat the shit out of me. I used to be good at this game. I'm old now. I'm not good at video games anymore. Sorry, guys. Happens to all of us. Mana prism. Life. Very nice. Smart potion. I remember you. Goth sniper. Come on. Do I want to go in that door? Probably. Damn it. Oh, yeah, okay. Put the spike breaker back on. Break the spikes. It's just fun. Breaking spikes. Is there anything in here? Yeah. Oh, this is a good cape too. Twilight cloak. So we're going to change our blue cloak to the Twilight cloak. Black cape for vampires, obviously. So now it's black, and see how it strobes red and black. Very, very, very cool. And if you stand on an incline like this, you can make him pull it up like this. I was trying to do the Hellfire. How do I do Hellfire? Spells, Hellfire, up, then down, and then a Hadouken. Okay. Wow, so vampire. Break all the spikes. Just because it feels good. Spike, spike, spike. Spike, 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 spike. Just because it feels good. No other reason. I'll leave the spike breaker on. It's better than the other ones. Oh. I thought this was the save spot. Must be on this side. Imps. Imps are tricky because they can dodge a little bit. They got a little bit of dodge. Dodge. See him dodging, jumping around, all over the place. 4 imps, oh my god. Is this the sword room? No. I think it is actually the sword room. Leads to the sword room. Should quit. Ah, the imp got me. They enrage you and you just attack all day. You just stand there. You might get shot in the meantime. King Stone. I think that's actually pretty good. I'm trying to remember what it does. There's nothing in here now. But it's a fun little Easter egg room. Now where? Equip the King Stone, right? Strength plus 10. Yeah, that's better than the secret boots. Oh. Walked right into that one. Imps. Yeah. There's the sword. Wish I didn't have holy water right now. It is not a good weapon against the sword guy. That goes to the same place. Okay, gotcha. Gonna sneak across with the bat because you can just sneak places once you have the bat and the mist. You can sneak about. Don't have to go where they tell you. Oh, the Colosseum. Do I want to go to the Colosseum first? No. I want to find my favorite sword. It's in the clock tower. I don't remember exactly where the clock tower is. I haven't played this game in so long. That's not a safe spot either. I was looking for the safe spot. I swear there is one right here. No, I guess not. Okay, so we're at the stairs. Okay, I remember the stairs. Fire boomerang. Javelin. Another level up. Very nice. Look at this guy. He's an archer. Riding the stairs upside down on lies. Die. Diamond. I'm gonna sell that for money. Back down here, Archer. Dynamite. Oops. Oops. Shurikens. That's what Naruto uses. This is just a Naruto game, I suppose. I don't know why I said that. I'm a lunatic. Don't pay attention to me. And that was the Great Staircase. Fun place, filled with fun people. Oh. All right, we continue. Pressing on through Dracula's castle. I do want the axe because this boss needs the axe. It's a weird boss too. Look at him. It's a big dead corpse and a bunch of flies. Just a big dead guy. Flings flies at you. And the very little worms down there will poison you. Fling all our axes up there. Poisons. But the fairies got my back. Climb up now. Oops. I think this... the things are on the other side, so... we'll fly up here.
No medicine left.
Oh no, we've got no medicine left. Oh, she's got no poison medicine left. Okay. Damn, they're hitting hard too. Let's have sirloin. Delicious sirloin. Then we'll put our shield back on. You just stop fighting the zombie, the giant 90-foot tall zombie, to have a sirloin. So it's just Alucard things, just Castlevania things. Where did my shield go? The hell did you go? Shaman shield, I think, is what it was called. That was the heart shield. Where the hell did it go? I hate this inventory. This is the worst part of the game, is the inventory. Because you got all this shit that you don't really need. And then you can't find the thing that you do need. And I don't think there's a way to sort it. If there is, I don't know what it is. I don't remember it. Anyway. Herald shield. There it is. Alright, damn. Haha, fools, I'm missed. You can't get me. They hit hard. Damn. I'm gonna have to end this fight soon. There we go. We're hitting hard. Alright. He did. Take that, giant dead zombie. Oops. That's the map button in a different game that I'm playing right now. That's why I keep hitting that button by accident. There we go. We got the Ring of Arcana. Is that better than what I've got? It probably isn't. But Ring of Arcana increases rate of item appearance. Now, that is better than what I've got, because that makes them drop their stuff a little bit more often. And a lot of the best stuff in this game is from random drops. There are weapons that like you'll never find, you never get, because you don't kill certain enemies 100 times over. There's a secret up here, right? Is that a different one? No, I don't want to go to this one yet. This is a save spot. Yep. Okay. So yeah, there's a dodo bird that appears in like one room. And unless you have max luck, you'll just kill it and move on. But he does drop a wacky sword. Called the Rune Sword or Rune Blade or something like that. And it just behaves strangely. It's an interesting little weapon that I like, but never get the chance to play with because you really got to cheat to get it. Or super grind, which is also kind of boring. Stupid ass imps. Get down here, you bastards. They're not harming me, that's just annoying as shit. Then they fuck up my funky flow here when I'm doing my moon jumps, you know? And now they're all going to come back. The goddess shield. All right, let's put that on the shield rod. The shield rod does special things when you combo it with the shields. And if you remember from last stream, the Herald shield I think gives you a sexy naked lady. So if I'm on second monitor for you, I don't blame you. But there's our sexy naked lady. There she is. You came back for that, didn't you? If you stopped what game you were playing and came back to here so that you could see this naked lady, you have to like do a thumbs up. You have to put some emote in chat. So what is the new shield? The new shield is the goddess shield. I don't remember what that one does. There it is. Hold it up. There it is. Shield rod brings the goddess, which gave me protection from darkness. Hooray. So yeah, that's the shield rod. Goddess shield with heart crest. Goddess image. Do we want that? The heart shield. Nah, we'll take the heart shield. We'll go back to our ice sword for now. Where did our ice sword go? Ice brand. There it is. Alright, and we're moving. More imps. We're just gonna kind of sneak by them, you know? They can't mess with the with the mist. Can't mess with the mist. You can cheese a lot of the game once you get that power too, but it's fun for if the game's too hard for you. You know, you got the ability. So yeah, there's another duck boss. Duck. Don't think I can duck that. Yeah, there we go. Come on, fire demon. You ain't got shit, fire demon. Like dead demon. Alright, we're stuck with the knife now, but that's okay. The knife is sometimes useful. Like that. Is this the one with the secrets? Yes, yes. There we go. Secret. Here. Break the thing. Get the katana. The katana. The king of all the blades. Except that not really. I mean, it's an okay sword, but it's not. It's no ice brand, you know. Where did the katana go? There it is. Unsigned katana, two-hand. Strength goes up, but it takes my other hand. Not that I use the shields anyway. But, yeah. There we go. It's got a super move. If you do a Hadouken, it does that. And hits them like 3 or 4 times. But I prefer the ice brand and a shield. And then we'll use the heavenly sword that you've seen in the Animu. If you've watched the show on Netflix. It's a good show. I would suggest it. But the sword he's using is the heavenly sword, just with a little bit more superpower. I'll get it, but it won't be quite as badass as that TV show. But still pretty badass. Oh yeah, invisible skull butterflies. I think it's pretty cool. It's metal. Metal as fuck. Invisible skull butterflies. Come on, damn. Oh yeah, I remember this place. You can stand on top of these things. At the moment I get in between them, they will slam shut. You gotta be tricky, time it right. Yep. If they get you the wrong time, you'll be stuck in between those spike things. Bad time for everybody. That's a save spot right there. Yep. Guess I could block those with the shield, maybe. Anyone up here? Nothing up here, okay. That leads back to the entrance. Oh, I've already been there. Leads me back to the stairway. Okay, so we're going to go... Which way are we going to go? That way. Gotcha. Do I want the axe or the knife? I'll stick with the knife. No, not that way. This way. Yeah. I hit that. Oh, we don't want the diamond. Tricky jump. I'll turn into a bat. Oh yeah, and the cape changes the bat's wing color. So I'm red and black. When I had the blue cape on, I was a blue bat. Oh, missed. Turquoise. That's worth money to the librarian. I kind of prefer the holy water to the knife, though. Just golden skulls floating around, doing like they do. That guy will turn you into stone. It's the Gorgon. The Gorgon. Clock tower. Whoa, there's a guy. Sword Lord. You'd think I'd be better at aiming the damn thing, but I'm not. Can you just not do that for a damn second? Thank you. Damn. I didn't. Oh, that's horse shit. Alright. We're cheesing. I know. Pathetic, Waldo. You're such a terrible gamer. I know. We're cheesing. Sad. Here. See, this has all the sub-weapons, which is fun. This is a fun little room if you know where to find it. If you want one specifically, you don't have to go around the whole castle hunting it. You can just come here and get the one you want. I'm going to switch to axe, though. Because the holy water's nice, but it's not aiming very well. You have to get right up in their fucking grill. And if I'm up in their grill, just hit them with my sword. Whoa. No. Don't want to get knocked out. So you have to start the fight over again. I was trying to sneak under him like this, but it didn't work because when he goes up, you can sneak under him. A sword of Hador. It's a House of Hodor heirloom. House of Hodor. I don't think it does anything. Doesn't have a secret that I know of. Azaghal, the big sword man. Whoa-ho-ho-ho. Wahahaha. I'm too dominant. I dominated him right off the screen. Okay. Damn it. Ass. Ass. Alright. You win this round. Torgal or whatever your name was. You can't slide him, really. Okay. You get my ass handed to me. Let's eat a steak before we move on any further. Some ice cream. How about some ice cream? How about some ice cream, everybody? You know what you need after fighting the minions of Cthulhu? A nice little ice cream. Delicious. Any other food? Pork bun. Sounds lovely. Should have eaten it before the ice cream, but what if? Look at turkey. Let's have a turkey while we're at it too. Yum. Turkey. I found it in a wall. Alright, let's put our shield back on. And in the way this game always works, you throw the food on the floor and then you step on it. That's how I eat food. That's how normal people eat food, is they throw it on the floor, then they step on it. This gets you maximum nutrient absorption. Where is my fucking shield, man? This is the worst part of this game. It really is. This damn inventory. There's not anything there, is there? No. Stomp the calories, that's right. Missed one. I was like, is there two of these or is there three? There's three. Here we got the mana prism, very important. See, now there's spikes here. We can. I think we still have the spike breaker on. Yeah. We do. We can break those spikes just because it feels good. That skeleton dancer just went fucked off. Whee! Spike breaking. Just because it's fun. You don't have to. Could just fly over them. Could just float by as a cloud. But I like breaking spikes. Where are we? Okay. Raven. Oh my god. If you dominate these guys, they can't ever attack. The trick is not to get that book. There we go. Dead. A shuriken. Delicious. Turn to a cloud or a bat or a dog. Doesn't matter. It never turned into the dog. Because he's sex. Am I about to die? Yeah, there's a boss in here. And I need some food. Where's my turkey? I'm not equipped for a boss fight. Turkey, step on those calories. That should do it. Put my shield back on. It's the mummy. Look at all that poison, but we got a trick for this. We do. This is the cat eye. Big hit point restore by cat damage. No. It is the hat. Topaz Circlet restores hit points by poison damage. I wish I hadn't eaten that turkey now, because I'm just going to walk in here and get all my hit points back. In very RPG fashion, if you just know what their element is, you can counter it. Ah, no, he got me. No. Oh. Smashed. Dead mummy. Very slow death animation for that movie. He's gonna fade away. What fun. Okay, we got the bone, the rib of Vlad. We got a heart and a rib of Vlad. Such a cool guy, that Vlad. Put our hat back on. Which one do we like? Right. Then we keep on keeping on. And yeah, Upside Down Castle, just go wherever you haven't been. Some places are harder than others, but kind of a big deal, as you've seen. Kind of good at it. There was another way out of here. I guess not. Okay. Ruff. Dog speed. We're going to reset them, because I don't want to goof with them again. We're going to just come up here and not aggro them. That's what we'll do. Oh. Medusa heads, that means we're near the clock tower. And then we're going to get into the clock tower. We're going to get my favorite weapon. Oh, it's almost time for stream to end, though, because I'm almost about to raid somebody else. I should probably just call it off here. Yeah, we're almost at the clock tower with my favorite weapon, the Heavenly Sword, which it shows up in the anime. Let me save that, quit this, swap over, and then tell everybody goodbye, and then raid this other person. So let's go to exit here. Yes, save the thing. We're going to go up here. Hi, how are you? So I appreciate everybody who was here today. Everybody left when I stopped talking about politics. Maybe I should stop playing video games. I don't know. Up to you. If you like video games, let me know. If you want me to play games, I will. If not, not. I just felt kind of sick today, and I didn't want to cover any more politics. So what I'm going to do now is, with the whopping 2 viewers that I have, raid ADHD Debater, and then play a game with him. Thanks for the game stream, KP. Well, thanks for coming. I'm going to hop over to a different streamer who just recently became, an affiliate, and he's very excited about that. So I'm going to go over there and play a game with him, play Amogus with him. So if you want to watch that, come on by. If not, I'll do another politics stream on Wednesday. So this coming Wednesday, I'll do a 7 o'clock p.m. Politics stream like normal. If you want to come come by, take a look at that. If not, you can go on over to the YouTube page. There's the YouTube link. YouTube, thank you. Robot. See, I have the robot on. Nobody uses it. Then let's go. If you want to go on over to the Discord, you can tell me what to talk about. Tell me what to. Thank you. You can tell me what to talk about. Tell me what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what stories are important. So that's all of that. I will be back on Wednesday, unless the brown coats kick in my door and drag me off to the gulag, which they might. It's entirely possible these days. So that is it for me. I'm going to hit the raid button with all 2 of us over to where is it? Where am I like my friends on here? AD HD debater. There he is. I'm going to hit that button, and then I'm going to hit the start raid button. Okay, KPP's here. Okay, great. Now there's 3. We're going to go there. And then I'm going to close off my streamy thing and stop streaming. I think that's how that works, right? Right? It does the thing, and then I do the raid, and then I can see the thing, and I'm going to hit stop. All right.